The case of the missing manuscript. Detective Olivia Sharp wasn't a woman easily impressed. Over 20 years on the force had taught her to expect lies, confusion, and half-truths. But when famous mystery writer Edward Langley called her personally, she was intrigued. "I need your help," he said. "My new manuscript has disappeared. It was here last night, and now it's gone." Langley lived in an old countryside estate, surrounded by thick woods and high iron gates. When Olivia arrived, she was greeted by his housekeeper, Mrs. Green, a quiet woman with sharp eyes. Langley paced the study like a nervous animal. "It was on my desk," he said, pointing to a clean surface. 300 pages. My best work. "Who else was here last night?" Olivia asked. "Just the usual people," Langley replied. "Mrs. Green, my assistant Daniel, and my niece Clara. They all had reasons to be here." Olivia began with the assistant. Daniel was young, polite, and a bit too calm. "I didn't touch the manuscript," he said. "I typed it up, sure, but I left before midnight. Ask Mrs. Green." Mrs. Green confirmed this. "He left after tea. I saw him go." Next, Olivia spoke to Clara. The niece was sharp-witted and creative. "Uncle's always been secretive," she said. "Maybe he hid the manuscript himself. Maybe it's all just for publicity." That idea nagged Olivia. Could it be a stunt? Langley didn't seem the type, but writers could be unpredictable. She returned to the study and examined the desk. No signs of a break-in. No fingerprints, except Langley's. But then she noticed something odd. The books on the shelf were arranged alphabetically, except for one. A thick volume was slightly out of place. Olivia pulled it down. Behind it was a thin stack of paper, tied with string. She turned to Langley. "Is this it?" Langley blinked. "That's it." "But, how did it get there?" Olivia smiled. "That's what I'd like to know." Later that afternoon, Olivia returned to the study alone. Something didn't sit right. The hiding place, behind a misplaced book, seemed too deliberate. Mrs. Green's explanation had felt rehearsed, and Langley's reaction, while relieved, had lacked genuine surprise. She called Clara back for a quiet chat. "Tell me again," Olivia said, "what you think happened." Clara hesitated. "I think Uncle knew the manuscript might go missing. He's been under pressure lately. He's afraid his next book won't live up to the last one." Olivia nodded. "So you think he hid it himself?" "I think he wanted to see who would try to take it." When Olivia confronted Langley with Clara's theory, the author finally sighed. "I wasn't testing anyone," he said. "I was afraid. That manuscript is my whole career. I panicked when I couldn't find it. Maybe I forgot where I put it. Maybe I didn't want to finish it." He looked down, his fingers trembling slightly. "There's a strange fear that comes with writing your last great work. It's like saying goodbye to a part of yourself." Mrs. Green's confession followed shortly after. She hadn't meant harm, she'd seen the storm coming, moved the pages for safety, and forgot to mention it in the confusion. "I didn't think it would become such a big deal," she said quietly. Olivia stood by the window, watching the wind move through the tall trees. The case wasn't about theft or deception in the end, but about fear, aging, and trust. "There was no crime," she said to Langley. "Only silence, and a few too many secrets." Langley gave a tired smile. "I suppose the mystery wasn't in the pages after all." As she drove away from the estate, Olivia reflected on how even the sharpest minds can be clouded by doubt. Not all cases end with handcuffs. Some end with a mirror held up to the soul.